adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the SBAAC. Officials tonight are Robert Doyle, Jason Arthur, and Andy Douglas. Now, let's meet the teams. Starting with visiting Indian Hill, starting 5. Number 13, Madeline Antonucci. Number 20, Nina Price. Number 22, Ella Riggs. Number 23, Claire DeHamel. Number 33, Amy Isperny. And now for the starting 5 for your New Richmond Lady Lions. Number 2, Allie Berger. Number 5, Addie Bacon. Number 11, Haley Kramer. Number 21, Macy Baca. Number 30, Carly Clift. Good luck to both teams this evening. New Richmond High School would like to thank all those who put an ad on our scoreboards. That includes River Home, Beachmont Ford, Reliable Transportation Solutions, Mercy Health, Wellington Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, McDonald's, Griffin Team Sports, William Light Paving, Green Kayak, American Family Insurance, Oxford Gas, Claremont County Sheriff's Office, and Park National Bank. Thanks again to all of our scoreboard and sponsors.
Okay, folks, I think the PA guy is done with his spiel, so I'm going to start mine. Welcome to tonight's game between Indian Hill and New Richmond. Nooch will tip off for Indian Hill. Claire DeHamel will control, pass to Ella Riggs. Off around, take the Claire thinks better of the shot, launches it off, and Ella can't get the roll, but a nice look. Sorry, I already managed to fail to move the camera. Get distracted here a little bit. Nina Price over in the lane, almost gets a travel, and I'm not sure what that was. Was it a travel call? Didn't see the referee make the call there, but I guess it must have been, because that's what in fact Nina did. Braves in their 2-2-1 press with Ella Riggs and Nina Price up top. Nooch is going to get the steal, feed Nina Price. She, I thought, got fouled, but New Richmond brings it up. Ella Riggs with the pass there, right up to Nina Price, goes right-handed and gets the Braves on the board with the first 2 of the night. I think Indian Hill, whose strength this season has always been offense being generated from their defense. Nooch from Claire, way short on the shot though. Little baby 5-footer, and she only got 4 feet of it. Ooh, I thought that was all ball, but Nooch is going to get called for her first. And for once, although I don't know if it's going to be a man-to-man matchup here, but Claire actually going against a opponent shorter than she is, as you can see, she's 20 or 22. They're standing between Nooch and Annie Istrading. And the New Richmond Lions are on the board. Annie Istrading's going to try a 3 and way short with the shot. Maddie Antonucci cannot control the board. The Braves a little out of sorts right now. And Annie Istrading turns it over. Second traveling call on the Braves so far in the first minute and a half. 2-1 Indian Hill with 6:22 here to go in quarter number 1. Just underway in case you just joined us. But since you're watching or recording, you could be pretty much at any point. Oh, got the tip away. Claire's going to get the steal. And I got to jump on Ken. I apologize for getting distracted and not doing the camera work. Clarity Hamill tipped the ball away, but on the alternating possession, it will be New Richmond ball. And it will be Braves ball out of bounds. Braves pretty much bigger at every position than New Richmond. Unable to get some points on the board so far, except for the Nina Price bucket. We started out. Oh, and Claire's going to get, and rightly so, called for an offensive foul. That was a correct call. If Claire hadn't stuck her arm out, she wouldn't have gotten called for that. Just used her shoulder a little bit. That was, she's going to make that move, and Ella Riggs with the steal for the Braves. And she'll bring it up for Indian Hill. Ella Riggs with a big mismatch. Gets a spin and the bucket over number 21 for New Richmond. Unfortunately, I do not have anybody's number for don't foul, don't foul, don't foul, don't foul. Annie Ishrading trying one from three, can't get it to roll. Nooch cannot get the board, but it's off a New Richmond player. Again, I apologize, I do not have any of the New Richmond player information. So it looks like 21's going to take a quick seat. Nina better get it in quickly. Nina, that's a terrible pass. Braves not, again, not looking their usual sharp selves so far against a team that, as you can see, they clearly are better than, but not making it happen so far. Clarity Hamill knocks it away into Nina Price's hands, or right out of Nina Price's hands. And New Richmond gets a bucket and they pull ahead already. 5-4. Ella Riggs cannot get the shot to fall. Braves are clearly superior athletically and skill-wise, but they are not having all sorts of trouble getting the shots to fall. And Ella Riggs knocks the ball away. So 5-4 New Richmond early here. 4 minutes left. Braves uncharacteristically not able to get points on the board. Nice play. Nooch gets her hands in there. I was going to say it's a nice play on New Richmond's part. Nina Price with the steal, however. That's a get into Maddie. And Maddie once again way short with the shot, but gets her own board, gets the bucket, gets the foul. And Maddie will go to the line trying for an old-fashioned three-point play. Nina Price is going to take a breather, and Kate Venus and Mars enters the game for Indian Hill.
Back in the game for Richmond, number 21, Macy Baca. And in the game for Richmond, number 22, Alyssa Weitzel.
And Maddie gets the friendly roll on the free throw. Nooch got her hands on that ball, but and Annie Ishrading is going to pick up. Excuse me. My mistake. I thought Annie was going to get called for that one, but it's a New Richmond time as they were about to get themselves in danger of getting a 10-second call.
We're proud to partner with Varsity Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine to take care of all of you.
3:32 left here in quarter number one, and again, the Braves surprisingly having a lot of trouble getting points on the board. They're up 7-5, but they've missed a number of shots that they normally make. Had a couple of long shots that might have been a little too quick to pull the trigger on. Again, they're bigger at pretty much every position, and you'd like to see them working the ball in. So far, Braves with 2 team fouls. Maddie Antonucci, Claire DeHamel have 1 each. Oh, somebody just broke long. Ella. And Ella gets the block, fortunately for Indian Hill, because they were a little bit behind the 8 ball there and got... Annie Estruding looking around to Ella Riggs. Nuge is going to drive, kick it, swing it. Back around to Ella Riggs, over to Annie Estruding. Nice pass by Kate Mars. Annie Estruding's got the drive, but can't get it to roll, but that was a nice cut. Nice looking by Kate Mars. Braves showing a little more patience on that particular possession. And Annie Estruding will go to the line for Indian Hill. Shooting 2. And Annie hits her first.
Back in for Richmond, number 30, Carly Clift.
Can't get the second one to go, but Nooch is there for an easy board. Literally an easy board. Goes up left-handed. It Braves up 10-5 with 2:44 left here in the first half. And New Richmond throws the ball away, trying to break the Braves press. Again, if you look out on the floor, in most every position, the Braves have a decent, if not sizable, height advantage over New Richmond, even again at the point where I don't know if I've ever said this, but Claire DeHamel dwarfing her defender. Kate Mars looking up top. Over to Claire. Kate in the corner. Step in. Kate, get rid of the ball. There you go. New Richmond showing a good defensive set. Nooch gets a nice spin in the lane. Can't get the roll, though. Oh, Claire did get her foul. And looks like Claire's going to come out. Lauren James won her the name for Indian Hill. Braves will stay in their press. 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. 10-5 Indian Hill. And I'm sure Claire's going to sit for a while here with her second foul. Get back, Lauren. Get back, Lauren. And a wild shot by 21, but she manages to get it to roll. Ella Riggs looking around, switching around to Kate Mars, over to Annie Estruding. Nice. Fortunately for Annie, the defender was not looking at all. She was in perfect position to pick that pass off, but now I can't believe that's off of Indian Hill. Sorry, I'm a little bit nonplussed here because that was clearly off of a New Richmond player, not off of Ella Riggs, but or at least it sure looked like that from way up here. Braves trying to trap in the corner. Lauren, you need to step in front and anticipate that pass. The trap does no good if we don't have people. Now recover. There you go. Dirty's going to get a shot from the baseline and nails it. And it's a 1-point ball game. Nooch looking for a screen from Lauren James. She's going to get the feed. Lauren, come on. It's a jump ball. Lauren makes a nice cut and a great pass from Maddie Antonucci, but Lauren can't hit the point-blank shot. Couldn't get the rebound cleanly. It'll remain Braves ball, though, on the alternating possession on the jump. Kate Marr is going to throw up a wild shot. I'm not sure that was a correct call either. That should have been that was, I think, a clean block, or a clean miss. Attempted block. 38 seconds, and the Braves will still have the ball, up by 1. And Ella Riggs with steps. Well, you know, it doesn't look like Indian Hill came to play tonight so far. They are showing some good defensive pressure, but making a lot of mistakes. It's about their 4th or 5th turnover here in the first quarter. And once again, a New Richmond player gets a clean look at the basket, but they fail to convert. Kate Marr's around. Nooch is going to try one from 3. Can't get the friendly roll. Tipped out by Ella Riggs. Kate, don't shoot that. What the hell? Come on, Kate. Kate Marr's throwing up a wild shot. Maddie Antonucci go to the line with just a shade under 7 seconds left. And Braves up by 1. Make that 2.
At the line, 14-13, Maddie Antonucci.
And Nooch is going to make it 2. So 6.8. Braves up by 3. 12-9. Long bomb, and Nooch will get the rebound. And that's the way we end quarter number 1, 12-9 Indian Hill. Surprisingly close game. Again, Indian Hill turning the ball over a lot. Frequently not working the ball around for some good shots. Every once in a while they have been, but they've been uncharacteristically out of sorts, I'd say. Some of their shots just not falling. But on those nights and days when your shots aren't falling, you just keep playing hard, keep playing the defense. Again, Braves get a lot of their offense in transition off their defensive pressure. So we'll see what they can come out here in the second quarter with. Again, they're not being, excuse me, they're not being stymied really by New Richmond so much as they are kind of beating themselves at this point. So we'll see here in just a few minutes what the second quarter will bring. So ref's giving a little bit of a break there to New Richmond. Somebody better go get that young lady. Braves a little too late coming out of their huddle, and ref's being kind of, well, oh, wide open. Come on, Lauren. You got to get there, kid. Anyway, the ref's not being kind to Indian Hill there and going ahead and giving the ball to New Richmond. And, you know, that was the opposite of what the refs did. It didn't work in Indian Hill's favor against Baden when Claire gets blocked in the lane trying to pass from Nooch. Oh, ball's going to go out of bounds. And Indian Hill will retain possession, or regain possession, excuse me. Claire can't get the shot to go, hits the front of the rim, and Ella up with one, and she's also short. Lauren needs to grab that board. You got one hand on it. Got to go strong with two hands. No fouls, Claire. No fouls, Claire. Ella, get your hands off. There you go. Hands off, Claire. 5-second. 5-second call, first time there. Two's going to get a shot and hits it. And New Richmond, once again, down by only one. Nooch with a little turnaround, can't get the, somebody go get the boards. Nobody crashing the boards there. I'm not sure. Nina got beat backdoor and fouls. Nina Price got beat backdoor on that cut. And looks like she's going to be coming out here in a second. Number 2 will be shooting a pair for New Richmond. Chance to put them back in the lead. And she's going to miss that one.
Back in the game for Indian Hill, number 33, Annie Misford. Back in the game for New Richmond, number 5, Addie Fagan, number 10, Kevin Kramer.
And we're tied, 12 all, 5:47 left here, quarter number 2. Oh, Ella, come on, look. Ella's got to look for that ball. Took her eye right off of it. New Richmond looking to take a lead here. Graves in a man-to-man defense. Good step-in help by Claire DeHamill. Nooch picks up 10 and does a nice switch off Maddie Antonucci. Playing a great defensive job there. New Richmond once again getting the ball inside. Well, we got a foul, I'm not sure on who. 30 possibly. Yep. On number 30 of New Richmond.
Their second team score. Then in game 4, the Lady Lions have 31, Deanna Kirk.
Well, let's watch Nina. We'll run this pick and over the top play. And they're not going to get it. The New Richmond Lions did a good job defensively picking up Annie Isfording. Annie's going to get a 3 and buried from the corner. It's a much needed bucket for Indian Hill. Annie's still a little bit flat on that shot, but it went in. Claire got beat backdoor, and Nina Price picks up the foul.
Fouls against Indian Hill, number 20, Nina Price, her second, Team Smith. At the line, number 10, Kenny Kramer.
Number 10 hits her first shot, looking to make a second one. A nice stroke. And she does. It's a one-point game again. 15-14 with 4:15 left here in the first half. Again, Braves having all sorts of difficulty. It'll stay Indian Hill ball, but tipped off, but passed just a little bit off. A little bit high for Maddie Antonucci, couldn't quite corral the ball. But Braves will retain the ball out of bounds. Nina Price can't get anything going from the corner. Nina Price, I think, maybe got away with a little walk there. Nooch from the outside, looking, gonna try to take a drive and can't get the bank shot to go. New Richmond comes down the board and a chance again to go ahead. Get your hands off, Annie. Well, I will give New Richmond credit. They are playing really good defense against Indian Hill, really preventing them from getting some good open looks. And when the Braves are getting open looks, they are just not hitting, with the exception of that Annie Isfording shot. 3:12 left here in quarter number 2. Nina Price from the corner. There you go. And the Braves up by 3, 17-14. Claire with a nice pass. Nina Price wide open, and Nina gets a steal. Around to Annie Isfording, around to Nooch on the other side. She's going to drive and gets. You've got to be kidding me. How is that not a foul? How is that not a trip? Okay, guess I can watch that on the replay, but move. Annie's got to run off that, run her defender into that screen. Maddie coming up extra high, and Annie Isfording not running her defender into that screen. Nina can't get the roll, but Newt's there with the board and the bucket. That was a nice play, a good give and go. Nina made a nice cut to the board. The bucket just couldn't get it to roll. But Maddie on the strong side steps in, grabs the board, and with 2:16 left in the first half, Braves get out to a 19-14 lead. New Richmond will get another timeout. This will be a full one. Rachel telling the girls to settle down and play defense and not worry about the mistakes.
Checking in for New Richmond for 21, Macy Baca.
Jenny McGee giving the refs some coaching or some refereeing lessons. Never hurts to work a high school ref a little bit if you do it politely. And Jen knows what she's talking about. Mentioned a little earlier at the beginning of the quarter where, or at the coming out of the timeout, where the Braves were slow coming out and the refs handed the ball to New Richmond, let them start playing. That was the opposite of what happened against the Braves in the Baden game, where the Braves were set under the basket and the ref gave more than enough time for Baden to get out on the floor, even though the Braves were there ready to be handed the ball. Annie in the corner playing good defense. Clear over to Trapp. Oh, there's a long shot. It's gonna, despite the awkward look of that shot, almost a hit. Nooch is gonna go all the way and gets the roll. And Nina steps right in and goes right-handed. Yay, right-handed Nina Price. Tom would be proud of you, Nina. 21-14, Braves open up a 7-point advantage. 1:32 left here in the quarter. Nina Price is going to grab, stolen away, and they're going to get the bucket. Nina Price just gets out muscled under the basket. Nooch is going to miss that shot. That's a travel. Really? Ooh.
Number 22.
Well, I'm going to watch that one on my camera here at halftime. I didn't see that one, but I wasn't looking in that direction. I think 21 just kind of stumbled forward. But 20. Nina's going to get the steal here again. That was actually That was an over and back, sir. Once again, the Braves defense cranking it up. 25-16 now, Indian Hill. Braves getting a couple easy buckets again in transition off of their defense. Being around to Claire. He's going to try the three. Can't get the roll. But number 2 on New Richmond. Going to get the foul, shoving Kate Mars in the back. That'll be New Richmond's 5th team foul. Ella Riggs having a little trouble with the inbounds. Gets it into Nina Price, can't get the roll. Annie Istrading both the board, and she's going to get fouled. I think I was a little surprised. Annie kind of hesitated there and let the ball hit rather than going in, grabbing the ball out of the air and just making it in one motion, going right up. I think that would have served her better. She would have gotten the bucket and then maybe the foul, but as it was, gave her defenders a little chance to react and still picked up the foul. And Annie's going to hit the first. 18 and a half seconds left here. Braves now are up to a 10-point lead. Again, their defense providing them with a nice little run. Ish with number 2. And gets it to go. Okay, 27-16 Indian Hill, 15 seconds left. Nina's gonna get the steal. Feeds up to Ella Riggs. She got pushed in the back, but gets the bucket. 5 seconds left. No fouls, no fouls! And Annie Istrading gets a quick block. The Braves are gonna go halftime with a little bit of a flourish here. 29-16. And again, after a shaky first quarter and a shaky 3 or 4 minutes of the second quarter, Braves go on a defensive-fueled run to open up a 29-16 lead at the half. We'll be back in a bit. Okay, folks, here we are back for half number 2. Right where we left off, 29-16 Indian Hill again. Braves with a flurry of defense into offense points there at the end of quarter number 2. After playing fairly lackluster and turnover prone in first quarter and part of the second quarter, Braves will have the ball coming out here. Looks like they were semi-trying the Ella turns the ball over with a bad pass. That girl's looking right at that ball. That's an offensive foul. Elbow. That's a swinging elbow, sir.
Her second, team's first this half.
Braves in a 2-3 to start out here. I think you're going to get a 5-second call pretty soon here. Don't foul, don't. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Claire, for God's sakes. That's her third.
Number 23, Claire Dale. Her third, team second.
Claire's just got to play smart now that she's in foul trouble. Daphne, move your feet. That's way long, and Nina's going to get the board on the far side. Get rid of it, Nina. There you go. And he's going to try a three and hits another. Going to adjust my camera a little bit here, sorry. Didn't see the ball go in the bucket. Looks like New Richmond's going to call a quick timeout here.
Timeout, followed by New Richmond, 30-second timeout. New Richmond High School would like to thank those who put an ad on our scoreboards. River Hills Bank, Beachmont, Florida.
Well, at least it looks like Rachel isn't pissed off at Claire for picking up the foul.
McDonald's, River Team Sports, Green Light Paving, Green Kayak, American Family Insurance, Officer Gas, Claremont County Sheriff's Office, and Park National Bank. Thanks again to all of our scoreboard and sponsors.
Okay, a minute and 15 into quarter number 3 here, and it's 32-16 Braves. Annie Ishfording hitting her second three of the night. The New Richmond ball out under Braves basket. Oh, there was a nice drive in. Nooch can't get the board, but Ella Riggs finally pulls down the errant basketball. Take the shot, Annie. Ella. Go strong, go strong. Clear over to Nina Price, gets blocked. Nooch with the board, however, and a relatively easy basket. Once again, Braves defense creating some points. Nina, get your hands off, kid. Claire DeHamel with the steal. Up ahead to Ella Riggs. And there's a bucket for the, yep. Almost rolled out. But once again, Indian Hill turns D into O. Braves in their 2-2-1 press. Deep, Daphne. Annie Ishfording's going to get it. She's going to get up to Ella Riggs. And another bucket for the Braves. And another timeout for New Richmond. And quickly, it's 38-16 Indian Hill with 5:34 gone here in quarter number 3.
Special announcements. January 26th will be the Hall of Fame banquet. At 6 o'clock p.m. January 26th. Congratulations to this year's class of Gary Henderson, Matt Ramsey, Mike Holcomb, and Doug Phillips. Again, that will be a Hall of Fame banquet will be on January 26th at 6 p.m. Also, this coming Wednesday night at the girls' basketball game is Fan Appreciation Night. All New Richmond High School students will have free admissions, and pizza will be provided at halftime of the Varsity game. That's this Wednesday night. For Fan Appreciation.
So you can see down the way there, we're being on radio here. Not radio, but one of those things you can see off in the corner. The announcers get a little, not much of a shot there, but so if you want to hear this game on the replay on radio, especially Braves parents, if you're on the parent group chat, you can check that out. You can hear a replay and see what this game sounds like from New Richmond announcers on the radio. Nina Price gets a ball knocked out of bounds.
Number 22, Melissa Weitzel. Number 23, Abby Dennis.
Well, New Richmond's going to get an opportunity to go to the line. That was a nice work, and despite aggressive defense by the Braves.
At the line for the Lady Lions, number 23, Abby Dennis.
Rolls in and out for her, number 23. Again, 38-16 Indian Hill, 5:14 in quarter number 3, and number 23 hits her second, so it's now up to 17. Nooch was a little bit surprised with that. Claire's going to get the drive. Nina's going to get a shot and nails it. So Claire, a really nice drive to the baseline. Couldn't get the ball, but good hustle. Got the loose ball on the baseline, fed Nina Price. And Nina gets the bucket. 40-17 now, Indian Hill. And the Braves are going to get the ball, looks like, on that sideline turnover again. Defensive pressure for Indian Hill. Turning up the heat, getting things done for the Indian Hill. Oh, that's a travel. Looks like Kate Mars going to come in for Ella Riggs. Nina Price also leaves the game, and Lauren James replaces her. Oh. That's a turnover, sir. You don't get two chances. Not after you hand her the ball. Oh, Lauren, you gotta react, kid. Gotta react. Get the board. Nuge's gonna bring it up, feeds Claire. Around Danny Isreding on the side. Kate Mars on the wing. Claire can't get the three, just a little bit off of their shooting. And Claire's going to get the knock away. You got the steal for Indian Hill.
Back in for Indian Hill, number 22, Ella Riggs.
Ella returns for the game, replacing Maddie Antonucci. Nuge will get a little breather. Ella's going to go strong to the bucket and gets fouled. And one. That was a nice curl in. Saw the lane, went down the lane, and one of the New Richmond players reached in with her hip, leaned in, and bumped Ella as she was going up for the shot. So Ella Riggs will get a chance to add to the Braves' lead, which right now is 42-17 with 3:46 left here in the quarter. Make that 43-17, and still 3:46. Hands straight up, Lauren. I think she kind of fell on her own, but I think Kate maybe leaned into her a bit too. Kate will pick up that foul. That's going to be Indian Hill's fourth team foul of the half. Ella Riggs with a relatively easy steal. The Aaron inbounds pass. There we go. Lauren James gets open in the lane on the post or on the block. Goes whoop. Gets the feed. Granny Isreding, and the Braves go up 45-17. Claire DeHamel with the steal. Swing it. Ella Riggs up top. And Lauren James going to get called for the illegal screen.
It's Indian Hill, number 35, Lauren James, her first team's foul. And 45-17 with 2:33 left here in the half. Or excuse me, in the third quarter. And New Richmond finally gets one up on the board. It's been a long time. Claire DeHamel up. Ella Riggs for another easy bucket. Ella Riggs.
Claire with, I think, maybe her fourth assist of the night to go along with 0 points. And 3 personal fouls. Don't foul Lauren. Ooh. Yeah, I think Lauren gets there a little bit. They get their own arm there a little bit.
Team 6, At the line for number 2, Ali Burke.
We are in the country, folks, and that gentleman is absolutely of this element. Nuchin back into the game for Manny Istrading, and Aya Alzubi gets her first action tonight. 2 minutes, replacing Clarity Hamill. 47-20 Braves. New Richmond looking to cut it down one more. Kate, come on, you've got to grab that ball, Kate. And it's going to be New Richmond ball. 3 Braves there. None of them boxed. None of them could grab the board. Bad box, bad hands. Come on, ladies. So, New Richmond will retain possession, 47-20. Nooch tries to stick her foot out. Oh, nice nice defense here by Ella Riggs. Nice defense by Maddie Antonucci. She steps in and cuts off the driver. Get your hands off her, Lauren. And Kate Mars is going to get the steal. And the bucket. 49-20 Indian Hill, a minute 27 in quarter number 3. Five's going to get a little shot off, and it's a brick. Nobody can corral the ball on the floor except Maddie finally comes up with it. She's going to push it up. Off to Kate Mars. Don't take that shot. And you like to see the Braves work a little more offense there, and Kate hit a little quick on the trigger with that. Ella Riggs with the board. Looks like Nina Price is going to come back into the game for Indian Hill. Al Zubi off on the wing. Hits Kate with a bullet from about 2 feet away. Nooch can't get the shot. Little flat on the release, but I think that might have been a little on the arm, but I'm not sure. Hard to tell from up here. 49-20 Indian Hill, 26 seconds left. New Richmond trying to cut the lead a little bit. There's an errant three-pointer and another errant three-pointer. Ella Riggs with the board. 10 seconds left. Up to Maddie Antonucci. Jump ball. Five seconds left. It looks like New Richmond will get a shot off here. Off the brick, off the board. And so we go to quarter number 4. The Braves have a dominating defensive quarter, continuing what they were doing the last few minutes of quarter number 2, and lead by a more expected score of 49-20.
Gary Henderson, Matt Ramsey, Mike Holcomb, and Doug Phillips. Again, that's on January 26th. This Wednesday night at the girls' basketball games, fan appreciation night. All the Richmond High School students will have free admissions. Pizza will be provided at halftime of the Varsity game. Again, that's this Wednesday night at the girls' basketball game.
So the Braves put out on the floor Maddie Antonucci, Nina Price, Aya Alzubi, Kate Mars, and Ella Riggs to start quarter number 4. Nina will be playing the point, and Nina covering her face in embarrassment as she bounces the ball off her own foot. Foot fault! There's a mismatch with Kate on number 21. Oh, Nina can't grab the board. Let's have some better communication there, ladies. Kate, you don't need to rush this. You don't need to rush this. You don't need to rush this. There you go. Nice pass in, Maddie cutting the lane. Gets a difficult shot to put the Braves up 51-20. Ella Riggs, I thought that should have been a jump ball, but 21's going to get an open look. Ella Riggs with the board. Nooch is going to try a three, and it's looking good. Up, just off by an inch. Nina Price gets a steal, and another right-handed layup. Nina's got a lot of buckets now. Again, we don't have a scoreboard notification of which players are in the game, let alone how many fouls or how many points they have, etc. But Nina's got at least 10 or 12, I'd say, tonight. 3 or 4 right-handed layups. So again, Tom Price would be very proud of his young lady. And wide open on the backside. Aya kind of let 21 get behind her, and not a ball you man type of situation there. Ella Riggs with, I think, her fourth travel of the night. Jaden James going to enter the game for Indian Hill, as well as Clarity Hamill, placing Aya Alzubi and Kate Mars, respectively.
Back in number 23, Claire DeHamill. Back in the game for Richmond, number 2, Emily Bird. Number 30, Carly Clips. Number 22, Alyssa Weitzler. Nooch with the board on there. Almost threw it away. Kick it out, kick it out. There you go. Swing the ball. Swing the ball. Fouls against the Richmond, number 23, Abby Manis, her fourth, team second. At the line, it
looks like Jaden will get a chance to go to the line. And airmail's the first one. 53-22 Indian Hill with 5:28 left in the game. And with the Braves comfortably ahead, they'll be utilizing a lot of their bench. Jaden hits the second one. Looked a lot better than the first effort.
Come on, let's go.
Jaden, don't foul. And New Richmond's going to get called for a double dribble. Nooch is going to try one from deep. Clarity Hamill with a rebound. Oh, that's not a foul. Wow. Braves will inbound the ball into their own basket. Nina Price triggered. Ella Riggs get the shot, can't get it to roll. I think Jane James fighting for the board. And Claire with a nice running for her first bucket of the night. So Claire with a pretty move that keeps her from the goose egg on the scoreboard anyway. Jaden almost got...
Attention hungry fans, all hot foods. All hot foods in the concession stand now half price. All hot foods in the concession stand now half price.
So,
Against Indian Hill number 13, Madeline Antonucci, her second, team 7.
so Richmond will be shooting 2 here. Gets the first,
At the line for
makes it 56-22. Kennedy Green will make her first appearance tonight for the Braves, along with Annie Ishrading back in for Indian Hill. So we've got Jaden James, Annie Ishrading, Maddie Antonucci, Kennedy Green, and Claire DeHamill on the floor right now with 4:23 left in the game for the Braves. And number 2 hits her second for the New Richmond Lions. Yeah, Claire should have. Hey, stop and pop! And Claire DeHamill with a rare ball handling turnover. That was an ideal opportunity where she should have just stopped and popped. Something she does really well, but just doesn't do that often. Nooch with a good board there. Braves on the run. Kennedy Green's going to try one from distance. Way off. Backside, Jaden, backside! Get your hands off, get your hands off. Maddie Antonucci with a good switch and pickup. Jaden with the ball. Goins. And trucking down and gets her bucket. And it's 58-24 now, Indian Hill. Nooch grabs the board. Nooch grabs the ball. And Claire's going to get the bucket. Looks like Nora Stern's going to get into the game for Indian Hill, replacing Maddie Antonucci. Claire with her second opportunistic bucket.
New Richmond number 1, Ella Bird. Number 24, Jarvis Hager. Number 13, Lizzie Duncan.
So,
in the game for Indian Hill,
Julia Miller into the game for the Braves too. 2:35 left.
Number 32, Nora Stern.
60-24 now, Indian Hill. 2:20 to play. So we got Julia Miller, Claire DeHamill, Jaden James, Kennedy Green, and Nora Stern on the floor for the Braves. And another turnover for Wyoming. It looks like Aya Alzubi is going to come back in. And Claire's going to get a hand for the, and she's done for the rest of the night.
Back in the game for New Richmond number 22, Melissa Weitzel.
I was worried there about some battery power being left, but looks like we're going to be able to get through this game with the charge that I've got. Jaden, take that shot, Nora. There you go. Nora Stern with a nice, good look. Nice soft shot. Good rotation. Braves in a 2-3. Jaden got the foul there, but no call. Nora Stern with a good box. Jaden. Yep. Yeah, I think that was a good call. Jane did get that bucket to go in, but kind of ran over a defender a bit in order to get that. Despite the fact that she wasn't really going towards the basket when she let that ball go. 62-24 Indian Hill after Nora's earlier bucket. $1:15 left. Alzubi gets a steal. Gets off to Kennedy Green. Shane James gets a shot blocked. New Richmond's going to have the bucket with a minute even left. So after, after the Braves stumbled through the first quarter, and not exactly asleep, but just missing that intensity, and then they, towards the middle part of the, whoa, that's a wild shot. Nora Stern grabs the ball. 40 seconds left. Yeah, the Braves about halfway through the second quarter with the game tied, decided to suddenly show up. And from that point on, they've beat, Julia Miller with the board, can't get the shot to roll. Kennedy Green's gonna get in, pull it out with 20 seconds left. Yeah, from the middle point of the second quarter, the Braves have outscored. And James from the short corner. With 9 seconds left, the Braves outscored about, I don't know exactly, I don't have my stats in front of me, but about 45-10 in the last half and part of the third quarter. So, hope you folks have enjoyed watching. 64-24. Braves beat New Richmond. Braves will be playing at home against Reading on Wednesday in a rematch of the top and the bottom place teams in the CHL, and then are making up last Saturday's cancellation, going over to Madeira, JV at 11 and Varsity at 10:30. Thanks for watching, folks.